Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about Equinox Knox. This is a 2000 movie I had never heard of. I was at the flea market on Sunday, and I go through all the DVD bins like I normally do, and he has some new stuff, this guy, Anthony, that I normally talk to. And I see this, and I'm like, oh, cool, horror movie. Nope, it's a slapstick sort of screwball comedy. So I bought it, watched it last night. It was okay. The movie is about these high school students, and the girl is sort of bullied by some of the other girls in school. She's friends with another girl who's a witch, and she makes some kind of pact or does some kind of thing to call upon powers. And her friends, she said, the witch says to her friend, "What do you want?" She goes, "I don't know. Life's hard or whatever. I want to be a boy." The next morning, she wakes up and she's a guy. So now it's sort of that gender bender thing, like Big, or was it Vice Versa with Judge Reinhold? Um, it tries to go in like a really comedic, goofy direction with her talking loudly and acting like a woman but in a man's body and kind of not sure how to approach things, and people approach her like a man throughout the films, like, "Hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing? Like, how come you can't lift that box? What's your problem?" Like, stuff like that. I'm not being verbatim. I'm just being kind of stupid here. But so she's trying to like figure it out. She joins the football team, and she becomes like this star athlete that's able to throw the football like 10 miles like Uncle Rico, and they like have to have her on the football team, and she's trying to bide her time so that she can become a woman again, because she doesn't want to be a man forever, obviously. And it has something to do with the equinox and the moon or some crap, and it just doesn't really make a ton of sense. And on this DVD, the picture quality is poor, and the audio is low during the speaking parts and loud during the bombastic parts. There was many times I had to keep lowering it, and eventually I sort of just dazed out and watched some of it and then would do other things. So I did watch it, didn't really like it that much. I thought it was just, eh. I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it on DVD anywhere. I can't find it on YouTube or any streaming service. So I may sell this one. I'm not sure yet. It was, I guess, okay if you like those sort of 2000 really stupid comedies that are on really late at night that aren't really fun. I say that a lot in my videos, and I realize that's not really on anymore because most people don't have cable, but that's sort of what it reminded me of. This was put out by the Asylum, who does all of those mock buster movies that sound like real films, like instead of Pacific Rim, it's Atlantic, or instead of Atlantic Rim, it's Pacific Rim, whatever. Road Wars instead of Road Warrior, etc. I think instead of the Suicide Squad, they did like the Suicide Club or something. So yeah, it's a very independent comedy. I can't recommend it, but I have a feeling that people will see my video and chime in the comments and say, "I watched this all the time as a kid. I loved it," or when I was in high school. Yeah, VHS quality, VHS quality visuals, which was also not great, but I can't recommend it. But I do want to hear if anyone has seen this film, what they thought of it, especially if you have positive memories of it. I definitely want to hear that, because overall, most of the stuff I've been reading has been kind of blah. So chime in the comments, guys. Let me know if you've seen Equinox Knox from the year 2000, starring Debra Cassidy, Amberley Voilet, and Cat James, and Guilford Adams. Lots of weird names in there, but I want to hear your input. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.